Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the show. I'm only going to talk for a couple minutes here. I'm going to tell you guys how to tell, or at least my way of telling when Bitcoin is getting up near its peak of this little what would I call it? Bitcoin's done it so many times. I've followed Bitcoin for many years now. Bitcoin's done this many times. This little price surge. You know. And typically it moves above the 50-day moving average for, I don't know, possibly as long as 3 months. And, you're in a price surge. We're going through another one. There's many of these. This is just one among many, Where's it going to peak? How do you tell when it's getting ready to peak? Well, I'm going to tell you my method. I watch the Bitcoin, how strong it is in comparison to the other cryptocurrencies. What's called the altcoins or alternative coins. And it has what's called a Bitcoin dominance. Now, the Bitcoin dominance is running right now up near 70%. Before the rally ends, generally, in cryptocurrencies, what you'll see is the money start to flow into the altcoins. Bitcoin starts to become priced extremely high, and money starts to flow heavily into the altcoins. And this is a typical fashion of what we've seen repeated over and over and over again. Toward the end of the rally, when it's above the 50-day moving average for a considerable period of time. And I anticipate we're going to see the same thing again. And this is an indicator that you're getting late stages of the rally. I don't think we're there yet. So if we get a fall off in price of Bitcoin right now, a correction, the rally's probably not over. When we see the massive move into the alternative coins, then what we see, what would be typical, would be for the Bitcoin dominance to start to fall off. 69% down to 68, 67, 66, 65. I'm thinking to myself it might make it down to 64, 63, maybe even 62 if this is a really good rally. And you'll also see the market cap for Bitcoin rise during that period in time, rise considerably fast. Well, you're still in the rally when that happens. What'll happen toward the very end of the rally, this is not financial advice, it's just my opinion only of what I think is going to happen. Toward the very end of the rally, then what you'll see is, you'll see the Bitcoin price hold, but you'll see the altcoin prices start to fall again. And what that is that's selling out. They're selling off their altcoins and they're buying into Bitcoin again as they see the end coming. And by that time, the Bitcoin price is really high. Then you see a reversal. You see the Bitcoin dominance start to rise again. That's when you're getting ready for the Bitcoin price to crash. My personal thinking on this is I think we're going to see a Bitcoin price up around 60,000 probably before that happens. But that's not the end of Bitcoin. So Bitcoin goes up to 60,000 and then it falls again. Like it's done repeatedly over and over and over again. How low will it fall? I don't think it's going to fall that far this time like it used to. Like last time, it went up to 20,000 and it fell all the way back down to, what was it, 2,800 or something like that? Something ridiculously low. Like almost a tenth the price it had been, I don't think we're going to see that kind of fall off if Bitcoin does go up to, say, 60,000 on this rally, even if it only goes to 50,000. When the fall off comes, I don't think you're going to see it near as big of a fall off, It might fall back down 30-40%. It wouldn't surprise me. Let's just put it that way. And I don't want you guys to use this as financial advice or think that this is the law, that it all has to happen this way. Because it doesn't have to happen this way. This is just my idea of what's going to happen, what I'm anticipating. And, if you guys are out there and you're buying Bitcoin, don't go betting the farm on it. Of course, you know, really considering it, there have been people in the past that have bet the farm on it, and they've been pretty darn successful. You know, like back when it was heading up to 20,000, they bet the farm on it. And now they're sitting pretty, you know. But anyway, that's beside the point. It's a very risky asset. You got the Bank of England. Their big chief, he come out. He said that if you buy Bitcoin, you're going to lose all your money. You know? Well, you know, the Bank of England's lost a lot of money. I think they lost $50 billion someplace, and they don't even know where they put it. Meanwhile, Bitcoin surges on. It's slowly but surely, it's making inroads and gaining acceptance even in the most smallest places within the financial system. And this is the reason, because of such limited supply, such limited quantities, I don't see it falling off really big when it finally reaches the peak of this rally. I don't see a big fall like it fell in the last time, from 20,000 down to, I think it was, what, 2,800 or something? I know it was like really low. I can't remember what the bottom was from the last time, but I don't see a big fall off like that this time. You know, it might go down 30% or something. But you know, wouldn't that be a great place to buy in and get some more? Think about it, you know? And you know, the people that are really going to make out in all this are the people that hold to the bitter end. Because what is the bitter end for Bitcoin? When it fully establishes itself worldwide and becomes a new reserve currency for the entire world. And what will it be worth? I don't think you're going to be able to value it in dollars first off, but if you were to put a dollar on value on it, probably like 10 million or something like that. Something ridiculously high. So it's going to really pay off you guys that hold to the bitter end. And how long is the bitter end from now? I don't think it's that long. I think it's probably only going to be another 4 or 5 more years to the bitter end, you know? And, I mean, a lot of you are sitting on RSPs and everything else that take a certain period of time to mature. You know, you have to wait years for them to mature. It doesn't bother you any. So why not sit on your Bitcoin until the very end? Until it's really worth what it's going to be worth, because I'm going to tell you, I think that price tag is going to make you really happy when it finally gets there. And don't pay attention to these short fall-offs that we get in price. You know, you say, oh, today my Bitcoin is worth X amount, and then a week later the price falls off 30%, and you think you've lost all that. You haven't lost nothing. If you've got your Bitcoin, you didn't sell them. So what if it was up to the moon? Next time it goes to the moon, it'll go that much higher. Well, look at these people that bought in when it was 20,000. Back the last time, it went up to $20,000, and then it fell off. They thought they lost everything. Well, all they would have had to do was just wait 2 years and keep their Bitcoin, and now it's worth double, 40,000. It's going to keep doing this, guys. And anybody who sells, it's making a sucker out of you. I'll tell you guys what, it made a sucker out of me once. I'm not gonna be fooled. I know where this is going in the end, and I'll tell you where I think it's going. I think it's going where you can have a full retirement on 10% of one Bitcoin. So it'd be an awful lot better place to put your retirement money. And you see all these old ladies and stuff standing in line to get their lotto tickets. Every week they're in there buying. They spend maybe $50 or $20 or whatever they got, you know. That adds up over a period of years. They're never going to win that stupid lottery. You never get that. That's a dream. That's a pipe dream. Bitcoin's a real thing, and if you were to just put $20 a week on Bitcoin, you were to bet on Bitcoin, you will win the lottery, ultimately in the end. Just think, if you'd been putting $20 a month on Bitcoin going back for the last 10 years or 5 years, think how much money you'd have now. Think how rich you'd be, you know? And there's a lot of old ladies out there and old men out there who have put $20 a month on the lottery tickets, and they still haven't won. Time to consider your options. Thank you guys for listening. Like and subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. We'll catch you guys in the next show. Bye-bye.